machines. It's 250cc machines going head-to-head over 20 heats. The old-school World Final format here this afternoon in the Marquetta Stadium. The lineups for today, headed by Maximilian Costera at number 1, and then obviously Cooper Russian down at number 16. But Bo Bailey, certainly one that a lot of people are talking about, the young Australian riding at number 4. The American Brady Landon, actually the reigning SGP3 champion, he's there at number 5. Only one representative from Poland in the lineup, which is a little bit of a surprise, but it is an international field without question. Well, what an opportunity, Chris, for these young lads coming out on a big stage like this and a world championship on the line.
He's making his debut in SGP3 tonight.
Now, a man who's come a long way, Nicholas Hohlbein from the USA. He just crept in. He finished 8th in the second semi-final on 8 points. Next up, Brady Landon. He's the SGP4 champion. Coming into SGP3 this afternoon. Big smile on his face. He'll be very excited. At the first one, Landon, Hohlbein, Smith, Zorko, the 2 Americans going head-to-head in heat number 2 on the start line. So we'll go through the lineup for you. The inside is Brady Landon from the USA. Alongside him is compatriot Nicholas Hohlbein, gate number 2 in blue. Nate Smith is coming out of gate number 3 in white. And off the outside is Gregor Zorko. So problems on the inside for Brady Landon. His bike packed up straight away, but coming from the outside, fantastic stuff from Zorko. Superb start from him. He did very well to get across. He's fired himself to the front. Hohlbein's running wide in turns 3 and 4, but he's kept it all together. But that Zorko, I tell you what, it surprised me. Gregor Zorko from the outside, riding superbly well.
Yeah, Zorko taking full advantage of machine problems for Brady Landon. You can see the frustration as he just banged the handlebars there on gate 1. He was looking to take full advantage of that in his opening ride. At the moment, race settling down. Zorko riding well, riding around the inside. Hohlbein did make a little bit of ground up on the second lap, but it seems to be settling down now.
Hohlbein charging into turn 3, makes up ground there, but then drifts off the line. Zorko is in front. We're into the last lap. Lap number 3, and Hohlbein steady away in second place. Don't think he's going to make that move, and I do believe that Gregor Zorko will be absolutely chuffed to bits when you consider he's come from gate number 4. He did remarkably well, and he picks up the 3 points in heat number 2. Fine ride from the man from Slovenia. Second place for Hohlbein. He will be pleased with that. Brady Landon was absolutely furious with his bike. He was slamming the handlebars, but it didn't quite work out for him. No result.
Yeah,
oh, you can see it there.
Yeah, just I don't know if it was a chain or what happened, but he drops the clutch immediately, loses all drive, and he's very frustrated with that. He would have liked 3 points from the inside gate, but
so let's get some reaction now with Fabian Gerhard down in the pits. He's with Brady Landon.
We are with Brady Landon. Brady, you had a problem at the start of your hit. Can you explain what happened with you? You stalled on the grid. What happened?
Yeah, we had a belt snap, but just kind of it happens. It's racing, you know, but we'll move on from it.
So we saw you were quite upset about it. Have you managed to refocus? Because you have 4 more hits to go, so it's more important to stay focused.
Yeah, hopefully with these 4, I could bring my points back up.
You got a chance to have a great man in your corner. Greg Hancock is here to give you some advice. Is he a good help?
What was that?
How is the help of Greg Hancock important for you?
Yeah, he helps us a lot. He's one of the best trainers ever.
Thank you very much.
So disappointment for Brady Landon. A win this afternoon is going to be a tall order. Everybody else is going to have to drop points. Costera winning that first race, 3 points. He's got gate 2. Just having a bit of a chat with the senior rider. Greg Hancock having a chat with Brady Landon as well. As I say, they are up against it, unfortunately. Because of that mechanical issue, but they won't be throwing the towel in. So the lineup for heat number 5 on the inside is Marek Zimmern. He's in the red helmet colour. Gate number 2 in blue is Maximilian Costera. Gate 3 in white is Brady Landon, and off the outside is Sven Szczerjak from Slovenia in the red, yellow helmet colour. The tapes are up. What a start from the Polish rider Costera. He fires himself to the front, round the outside. We've got drama there. Certainly it looked like Landon came down. He did a pirouette in the first turn. Szczerjak will not want to see the red lights now. He'll be hoping that the American gets up. Szczerjak trying to recover. Turns left hard coming out of turn number 4. Pleased with that. He picks up the 3 points in heat number 5. 2 points for Maximilian Costera, 1 point for Marek Zimmern. and Brady Landon fails to score in heat number 4. That's your result for you, and it's looking good for Sven Szczerjak. They will be chuffed to bits with the way his day has started, that's for sure.
Yeah, Costera's the one that makes a good start from gate 2 there. Just keeps the bike straight, lines it, moves over, catches Brady Landon there, and unfortunately Brady Landon goes down. I think there was a little bit of contact there, so I think Landon can consider himself a little unlucky that the referee may not have stopped that and allowed all 4 back.
Off the inside in the red helmet colour is Mikhail Levishin. Red helmet colour for him. Gate number 2 in blue is Karel Prusa. Change of equipment. Nicholas Hohlbein from America out of gate 3 in white, and Vilads Pedersen goes from the outside in the yellow helmet colour. Now, 3 of these guys have simply looking for 3 points, aren't they? If without it, then their chances of a rostrum are pretty much over. So pressure on in heat number 7. Here we go. Start marshal moves away. Green light is on. Tapes are up. Oh my goodness gracious me, all sorts of trouble for young Levishin. He really isn't having the afternoon he was looking for. He loops it on the start round the outside in the yellow helmet colour. Better stuff from Pedersen. Vilads Pedersen fires himself to the front. Do hope that Levishin's okay. Nasty moment for him. But Pedersen's in front. He leads the way with Nicholas Hohlbein of the USA in second place.
Vilads Pedersen, nice first turn. Had to work hard to get around the outside of Hohlbein, who was making all the effort to keep him behind, but wasn't able to do so. Track now settling down. Prusa, not a great start to the meeting for him. He had an engine failure in his first one. He's now third place here with Levishin's having an absolute nightmare.
Yeah, he and Brady Landon are in the same boat. They're going to have no points from 2 heats. This is all spread out, fairly straightforward race here for Vilads Pedersen, who will be kicking himself when you see how quick he's going out in front here. Failing to score first time out, that's put him on the back foot in this particular format. Pedersen wins at a canter. 3 points for him, impressive. A lot of speed in front. Nicholas Hohlbein back in second place, but for that man, the Danish rider, fast time. Possibly the fastest time of the afternoon so far as well, with a 1 minute 7 seconds. There we see Levishin pushing his equipment back. Good to see him okay, as he fell awkwardly. Pedersen out in front, 3 points for him. Hohlbein in second place, 2 points. Karel Prusa 1 point in third, and Levishin failed to finish. He fails to score in heat number 7. Right, so he's in the red helmet colour. Konzak from Germany. Gate number 2 in blue is Brady Landon looking for his first points. Gate 3 in white is Karel Prusa. And off the outside is Adam Neschleber. Gate number 4 in yellow. 2 Czech riders on the outside 2 gates here looking for success. Brady Landon will be desperate to get amongst the points this time, no doubt about that.
Yeah, I've heard a lot about Brady. It'd be nice to see what he actually can do now. Hasn't finished the race yet.
No, tapes are up. He drops the clutch, bang on, and he's going to get there. Smashing start from the American. He fires himself to the front. Coming around the outside, there's danger. Big danger.
Oh,
coming down, Neschleber down the outside. Smashing ride from the Czech Republic rider. He gets around the outside of the young American. The American looking over his right shoulder. And Adam Neschleber just uses the dirt on the outside beautifully. A little bit more speed, possibly a little bit more experience, and fast to the front. Good ride.
Yeah, Neschleber looks pretty quick in this one. He's riding nicely just on the edge of the dirt, not going any further than he needs to. Brady Landon has made a decent start, got himself out front. He's got a nice style. It's a shame that he's had such a bad start to the meeting so far, but Prusa at the back, disappointing for him.
Yeah, absolutely. Landon needs to move off the line. He hasn't moved off the line at all. Maybe he can generate a bit more speed if he can actually put his back tyre in the turn. He's been hugging the inside throughout the 4 laps. It isn't quite working out for him. Man, it is working out for with that super move early on in the race is Adam Neschleber. 3 points, delights the home crowd. Terrific ride from the Czech Republican rider. First win of the afternoon for him. He'll be chuffed to bits with that. Brady Landon in amongst the points for the first time, but for Neschleber that is a handy win. It's going to lie okay. 3 points for Adam out in front. Brady Landon second place, 2 points for him. 1 point for Yannick Konzak, the German, and Karel Prusa misses out. Can Carlos Generick, the German, remain unbeaten? Marek Zimmermann on the inside, the red helmet colour. Bo Bailey, gate number 2 in blue. Carlos Generick Gate 3 in white, and Nicholas Hohlbein from the outside in the yellow helmet colour. Generic Gate 3 on 6 points. Bo Bailey, not the day he was looking for. He will be charged up. He could be a tough man to beat here out of gate number 2, the Australian. Gate 2's been working pretty well as well. Here we go then. Generic, unbeaten. Will it remain so? Just being asked to move forward a touch. Start Marshall now is happy, moves away, green lights on, tapes up. He's missed the start completely. The riders on the inside have made it, although the rider on gate number 1 just inexplicably slowed down on the entrance to the first corner, but coming around the outside is Hohlbein of the USA, tight with Bailey down the back straight. Nicholas Hohlbein's running wide, but that'll allow Bailey to come up the inside, and Bailey does so. Back in 3rd place is Generic. Generic now trying to get amongst the action, charging around the outside. He's gone too wide, loses ground, but Bailey, for the first time this afternoon, we see the Australian and how good he is.
Yeah, we're seeing what he's made of now, out front, looking good. Battered with Hohlbein down the back straight, and this is really going to open things up with it at the moment. Generic in 3rd place. Don't know if he's going to find the pace there to get the better of Hohlbein, the American, but at the moment it's going to square things right up.
Championship potentially being blown wide open with Carlos Generic back in 3rd place. He's got a lap to try and get himself into 2nd place to move on to 8 points. But right now, Cooper Russian on 8 points is going to be leading the way. This man will move on to 4 points from his 3 outings. Bailey wins in style, but the frustration will be remaining after the exclusion last time out. It's just an indication of how good that young lad is. Fair bit slower than Pedersen. Pedersen was almost a second quicker on the race time than the 68 seconds we've just seen. Bailey out in front, 3 points for him. Nicholas Hohlbein back in 2nd place, 2 points. 1 point for Carlos Generic, the German, and Marek Zimmermann misses out in heat number 12. Cooper Russian leads the way on 8. Generic on 7, likewise Costera, Nate Schleber. 6 points for Pedersen, Jamil Jensen, Schurzak, Nicholas Hohlbein, and 5 for Gregor Zorko. That's your top 9. But here we go then, heat number 13. Action about to get underway once again. Tapes are up. We're charging into the first corner, and it's the inside gate that works a treat. Nicholas Hohlbein, for the first time this afternoon, he fires himself to the front. We gave him a big talk up, and he must have earned it because he's responded brilliantly. He's charging away out in front. Here comes Jamil Jensen, trying to squeeze up the inside of the rider in the blue helmet colour. It's Konzak. Oh, down at the back. That's disaster for Konstera, the Polish rider. Could well be his championship hopes all over. And the red lights come on. Disappointment for Hohlbein. Hohlbein was away there. Had the 3 points in his pocket, but Costera, action going on behind him. Just slipped off there in the first corner. Time of asking. Hohlbein's on the inside in the red helmet colour. Konzak of Germany, gate number 2 in blue. Elias Jamil Jensen coming out of gate 3 in white, and no rider off the outside in yellow because Maximilian Costera has been excluded. So here we go. Heat number 13. Will it be that man? Will it be Jamil Jensen hit the front? Or will it be Hohlbein? He's missed the start completely there, the young Danish rider. Out of gate number 3, Hohlbein's gone down. Got to say that's Konzak's gone down. Will the red lights come on? Would he be able to get the bike up? He just pirouetted there. There is a chance. No, red lights are on. Oh dear, don't I know it.
Yeah, I'm sure you do. I seem to remember it too.
So Nicholas Hohlbein, excuse me, he will be preparing himself for the 3rd time of asking, and he'll be hoping that that clutch behaves for the 3rd time because he's made 2 smashing starts off the inside gate, and he'll be hoping to do it, and it's 3rd time lucky for him because, as I say, he comes in on 6 points. A win here puts him right in the shake-up. Looks good for the American. But he will have plenty of opposition from, you have to believe, from Elias Jamil Jensen. Got to believe that that man is going to be giving him really something to think about.
Yeah, and on 6 points, he's also in with a shout. He can finish on 12.
Yeah. Yeah, so both of these 2 lads are desperate for the 3 points in heat number 13. It's taken some time. 3rd time of asking then. On the inside is Nicholas Hohlbein in the red helmet colour. Gate 1 for him. Gate 2 in blue is Yannick Konzak. He's the German. He's back on the start line. Elias Jamil Jensen out of gate number 3 in white, and no rider off the outside because Maximilian Costera was excluded in the original staging of this race, which does actually seem
a long while ago.
some time ago. But here we go. Let's hope they all get round the first turn and we get the 4 laps completed. Heat number 13. Which way is it going to go? The tapes are up. What a start from Hohlbein. Absolutely nails it. He gets himself to the front. Following him through is Konzak round the outside. Is Jamil Jensen trying to generate speed, but the door is firmly shut down the back straight. But the American, 3 times out of 3, gets himself to the front. Looking good. Set for another win. Can Jamil Jensen force his way into second place?
Hohlbein looking comfortably out front. This would move him on to 9 points. Jamil Jensen, he got plenty of speed down the back straight, but Konzak was wise to that, just shut the door at the end of the straight. Once again, he's getting his wheels in line early. He's making straight lines. He's got a chance here.
Crikey, that was tight, Chris. Very nearly ran in the back of Konzak there, Jamil Jensen. Fortunately, he didn't, but that's good news for Hohlbein, the American in front. He's looking set for a race win here, his first race win of the afternoon. Jamil Jensen still working overtime. Now, can he power around the outside?
Yeah, he
can. Brilliant move from the young Danish rider to finally move his way into second place. But the race belongs to the American. He had to do it 3 times from the tapes, remain composed, and what an afternoon he's having. Not a particularly fast winning time, but he won't care about that because the 3 points in the bag, very useful indeed for Hohlbein. He wins the race. Nice ride from him. Elias Jamil Jensen back in second place, 2 points. 1 point for Konzak in third, and no rider in fourth. Pick 15, what a race this is. Don't take your eyes off this. Don't go out in the kitchen and have a cup of tea just yet, please, because this is something quite special to look forward to. Russians on the inside in the red helmet colour. Vilads Pedersen, he's fast. He's out of gate number 2 in blue. Carlos Generic, gate number 3 in white. And Brady Landon, gate number 4 in yellow. Which way is it going to go? Pedersen hits the front. It's going to be a very hard man to peg back. In the context of the championship, Russian will be very keen to get to the front here. He's on 8 points. He leads the way. Can he max out here in heat number 15? Will Pedersen do something? Or Generic, will he come up with a stunning ride out of gate number 3? Favourite for me could very well be Pedersen out of gate 2. Here we go then, tapes are up. He's made the start. Yes, he has. He gets there. Fires himself to the front. Here comes Langham round the outside, trying to put pressure on, but Pedersen's going to be a hard man. Oh, my goodness, how close is that down the back straight? I thought they were going to come down. Russian's been relegated to the back, but Pedersen, this is doing him a huge favour with Russian at the back and Generic also in third place. Pedersen battling hard.
Yeah, Pedersen almost wants to back off and team ride with Brady Landon. Keep that points gap between Russian and Generic there going wide. Can Cooper Russian make a line up the inside? But once again, Vilads Pedersen is in a world of his own.
He's got a turbo, absolutely jet propelled in front. Pedersen pulling further and further away. This is a massive blow for Cooper Russian off the inside gate, who couldn't make it stick and is relegated to the back, and also Carlos Generic, who was unbeaten in his first 2. He's back in third place, and this once again puts a very different complexion on this championship as we move towards the latter stages. Vilads Pedersen on to 9 points out of 12, but with Cooper Russian failing to score, he's on 8 out of 12. Oh, the picture, and once again, he's the only rider in the 67-second bracket. Vilads Pedersen. Will it be his day after all? What a ride from him. 3 points out in front. Brady Landon back in second place, 2 points for him. Carlos Generic in third place, 1 point, and Cooper Russian misses out in heat 15. Now here's the position. 2 riders on 9 points, and Pedersen, Hohlbein. Cooper Russian on 8. Generic the same. Nieschleber the same. Jensen 8 as well. Scherjek 8. My goodness gracious me, this championship is wide open. Anything could happen. Bo Bailey on 7, still in touch. Incredibly. So we'll get some more reaction now with Fabian in the pits. So that he's going to be joined, Fabian, by Nicholas Hohlbein.
Niklas Hohlbein is sitting in P2 for the moment with 9 points. Nick, it's been a great race for you so far. Only one win, but you've been regular, you've been very consistent. It's very important tonight.
Yeah, no, we've been consistent, just picking up points when we can, and that's really all we need. That's what we need to do, and hopefully, we can pick up some more in the last ride and end up with a decent result.
Nick, it's really, really tight. There's a bunch of guys pushing behind you. What's your strategy to finish this on a high?
Yeah, so for me, I think I just need to stay calm, and really all I need to do is make a start and hold my line, and yeah, I think we should end up doing pretty well if we can do that. We just need to execute, and yeah, that's it.
You guys seem so professional, already committed to your sport. Is it something you're prepared to race at this level?
Yeah, no, I've been doing a lot of training for, back in California, we train all winter, so we get a little bit of an advantage in that regard compared to the Euros. And then we come over here early for the World Championship, get training. I try to get as many races over here as I can, and just prepare myself as much as possible in this type of environment.
Best of luck for the rest of the race.
Thank you.
Sounds a pretty mature young lad, and sounds pretty level-headed as well, Nicholas. And if he can win his last one and move on to 12 points. So here's the next 4 races for you. Costera, Zorco, Prusa, Generic. There's an important race for you with 2 riders on. Heat number 18. What a moment this is for several of these riders, but in particular the man on 9 points, Niklas Hohlbein. He wins it. He will be in with a shout of being crowned SGP3 World Champion. The American who came in under the radar. Not a lot of people chatting about him. Here we go then, the lineup for heat number 18 is Sven Šežák on 8 points. It's on the inside in a red helmet colour. Adam Neeschleber likewise on 8 points. Gate number 2 in blue. 9 points for Niklas Hohlbein out of gate number 3. Gate 4, 8 points for Cooper Russian. Yellow helmet colour. What a lineup for heat 18. It's going to be, this is a real shootout here.
Yeah.
This could decide the championship.
All 4 of these riders know if they're going to have a chance of being world champion at the end of this, they need to win this race.
What a racing prospect. Vilans Pedersen will be keenly looking on. He's out in the next one. He's on 9. You'll be seeing what Hohlbein gets up to here. The best the others can do is finish on 11. Here we go then. Tapes up. What a start from Hohlbein. Absolutely electric out of gate number 3.
That's going to be pulled back. Yeah, he did jump it. I would say he jumped that.
Red lights came on pretty sharpish. Did look, well, I was thinking it was fabulous.
He's not on a warning, is he, Hohlbein?
Let's have a look, see if he drops the clutch a bit early.
Rider in white, nose up against it, just drops the clutch. Fraction, I mean, in the old days, that was a perfect start, but it's not acceptable anymore. He is slightly moving before the tapes go up. Had to be brought back.
So they'll be all 4 back, but he'll get a warning as a consequence. Pressure on now for these 4. As I say, huge race, and the tension is only being ramped up even more now with the fact that they've got to do it again. Hohlbein clearly aware that gate number 3 is not advantageous at all, and the competition he's got all around him.
Yeah, I mean, regardless of the fact that he did jump the start, the bike worked well off there. So he's, even if he doesn't move before the tapes go up, he's still got a decent chance.
Yeah, it just depends whether he can hold his composure. He did seem very level-headed when he was interviewed by Fabian in the pits. Came across as quite mature for a youngster.
It's a bit harder when you're at the tapes just before the green light comes on and you have a chance of being a world champion. Yeah, keeping that level head is it's a tough test.
It is indeed. It is the ultimate test. It's one that you have to conquer if you're going to be crowned a champion. The warning sign is shown for young Niklas Hohlbein. He knows that he can ill afford to do that again. If he does, the referee has no choice but to actually exclude him, so he has to behave and be disciplined in the restaging of heat number 18. What a lineup it is. We'll run through it very quickly for you. Again, we've got Sven Šežák on the inside in the red helmet colour, Adam Neeschleber, gate number 2 in blue, Niklas Hohlbein, gate 3 in white, and Cooper Russian off the outside in the yellow helmet colour. Here we go. Yes, they behaved themselves. They're into the first turn. We're looking head on. It's all about Šežák. Hohlbein missed it completely, trying to get up the inside. It's Neeschleber that's hit the front. Here comes Šežák around the outside. Cooper Russian has come through in the 3rd place. Drama at the back. back, and disappointment for Hohlbein, who was on 9 points prior to the start, is at the back, but Szczerjak on 8 points is out in front. If he stays there, he'll finish on 11.
Yeah, Szczerjak heading for 11 points. This will do him nicely. Certainly in with a chance of a medal position. Hohlbein at the back. Disappointment for him. Vilas Pedersen will come out in the very next race knowing he's got a chance.
Cooper Russian needs to be a little bit closer to the action, because that was a fantastic move by Cooper Russian, and we've only just now locked into it. Coming round the outside, that was some effort from Cooper Russian to come through into second place. But Sven Szczerjak from Slovenia is out in front, and he's going to finish on 11 points as long as he gets through this final corner on the final lap of heat 18. What a moment for him. That puts him well and truly amongst the medals. Must have a chance of silver at the very least. But with Pedersen, what a race to win. And he really came good. Got a feel for Hohlbein. Second time of asking. Didn't get away as well as he would have liked. Szczerjak, 3 points for him out in front. Cooper Russian back in second place, 2 points. 1 point for Adam Leyshayer, and disappointment for Nicholas Hohlbein. So on the inside is Brady Landon from America in the red helmet colour. Elias Jamil Jensen from Denmark, gate number 2 in blue. Makar Levisham from the Ukraine out of gate number 3 in white. And Bo Bailey of Australia going from the outside in the yellow helmet colour. Bailey will be very determined to finish with a win here and finish on 10 points.
If Bailey wins it and Jamil Jensen is second, we'll have a 4-man runoff for the
third place. So several permutations here. And Star Marshal, is he happy? Yes, it appears so. He moves away. Heat number 20, the green light's on, the tapes are up, we're racing. They're going into the first corner. It's tight on the inside between Landon and Jamil Jensen. Jamil Jensen trying to come around the outside. Oh, he's had to put the brakes on there. That kills his momentum. Here comes Bailey now, charging around the outside. Can Jamil Jensen really? No, he can't. Bailey took the opportunity with both hands. That relegates Bo Bailey back into third place. Jamil Jensen back into third place. Not what he was looking for, but for Brady Landon, fast in front.
Yeah, Brady Landon actually looking good. I like the way he rides the bike. He's having a great finish to the meeting. And he's out front looking good. Bailey, once again, though, he really has got the bit between his teeth. I thought by the second lap he was making enough speed up. I'll tell you what, he is making enough speed up.
Oh, here we go.
Pass on Landon here.
Here we go. We haven't quite seen it.
Yeah, there he goes.
There he goes. Brilliant move there by Bo Bailey. Classic turn back in the bottom corner. And the Australian is just giving us a demonstration of what he's all about. Great way to finish. Great way to finish for the Australian rider. Finishes on 10 points. And Szczerjak is a clear silver medalist now as a consequence of the result in heat number 20. So the first 2 positions are confirmed. Pedersen's got gold, Szczerjak has got silver. Bailey out in front, 3 points for him. Brady Landon back in second place, 2 points. Elias Jamil Jensen, 1 point in third. Desperately disappointing for the Danish rider.